Now that you have some jobs created, let me show you how to use the dispatch board and calendar. The dispatch board is a great tool for routing, while the calendar is a great tool for jobs with appointment times. Let's start with the dispatch board. Go to Scheduling and Dispatch Jobs. The dispatch board will show your jobs based on the dates you select, so you can click individual dates or date ranges. You may have to adjust the dates to see the jobs you created in the last video. Right now, these jobs are in what's called a scheduled status. In order to print the route sheets or see these on the mobile app, we'll need to dispatch them. Before we do that, though, we want to make sure that they're assigned to the correct resource and in the most efficient order. So first, make sure they're assigned to the correct resource. These three are assigned to the same one. If you need to reassign, check the boxes next to the jobs and then click Edit Jobs, and then you can reassign them to the correct resource. Next, let's put these in the most efficient route order. So we have three routing options. Manual routing, which allows you to drag and drop the jobs. Group stops, which puts your jobs in order based on straight distance as the crow flies. This is a free option as well. And optimized stops, which finds the best route based on roads and natural barriers such as lakes. This is a paid option through either Google Maps Pro subscription or through purchasing individual credits. Since group stops is free, let's go ahead and route these with that option. It's incredibly simple. Go to Actions, Group Stops, then select your resource, and voila. The system automatically puts your jobs in the most efficient order based on straight distance. Notice that the numbers change. Just like the manual option, you can now drag and drop the jobs if you want to adjust the order any further. Once it's set though, click Update Today's Route Only. And if these were on a weekly or bi-weekly schedule, we could click one of these options to update those same job occurrences in the future. Go ahead and just update for today. That's how easy it is to route. If you want to use the optimized route option, the steps are exactly the same, except you just choose optimized route under Actions. This will be the order of the jobs on the mobile app and the route sheets. Now you're ready to dispatch. So select the jobs, go to Actions, and hit Dispatch. The icon will change. And if you're using the mobile app, the jobs will appear for the assigned resource on their schedule on the mobile. We can also print route sheets by hitting the Print button. Select the resource, date, format, then click Update. Your jobs will appear on these pages, and you can print from here or even email it to someone else to print. So let's go back to the dispatch board just by hitting back in the browser. Now, let's assume that your jobs have been completed. If you're using the mobile app, you would complete jobs there, and they would just show up here on the dispatch board as completed. Let's complete them, though, from the dispatch board. So click the box to check all, go to Actions, and Complete. Once they're completed, you see the check marks appear, which means they've completed and the invoices have been created. By going to the Closeout Day view, you can check the job times that appear from the mobile or enter the job times that your field staff writes on the route sheets. And this would then allow you to see whether you're hitting your budgeted time. And that's really the basics of using the dispatch board. Now let's look at using the calendar. If your jobs have appointment times, you won't want to use the dispatch board for routing. You'll primarily just use it to dispatch, and you'll use the calendar to modify your appointment times, and your jobs will then be ordered by those appointment times and not the route order. So go to Scheduling and Calendar. You can check the different views on the calendar by clicking these buttons. Notice this view shows all your resources. If you don't see a resource in this list, you can go to that resource, click their name, then edit, and make sure the option for Show in Calendar is selected. Also, if you want each resource to have a different color on the calendar, you can change their calendar color. Now, back on the calendar, your jobs appear based on your appointment times. You can move jobs to other resources by clicking and dragging them. You can also click and drag down on an empty space to create a new job for a resource. It can either be a one-time or recurring job. It's really simple to schedule appointment-based jobs using the calendar. Once you have the schedule for a day set, you can then go to the dispatch board to dispatch the jobs. You'll notice that the appointment times appear there on the dispatch board as well. Now, before moving on to the next video, dispatch a group of jobs assigned to yourself, and then download the mobile app in the Google Play or Apple App Store, log on with your username and password, and view the jobs and complete those jobs on the mobile. And if you're not planning to use the mobile, then just practice printing the route sheets and completing your jobs from the dispatch board. I'll see you in the next video where we'll talk about invoicing and payments.